A nationwide driver shortage is making it harder for school bus companies to cover their routes. We've seen the effects of this right here in Buffalo. First Student employs about 1,200 drivers in Western New York.
Now, although school's almost out, they're actively recruiting for this summer and for next fall. News 4's Jen Shantz is taking us through the practice course.
First Student needs bus drivers, and to convince you that anybody can do this, they're letting me behind the wheel. Of course, you need to undergo a lot of training first.
We give them at least a minimum of 43 hours of training before you even get out there on the road and transport children.
I got just a sneak peek of the kind of training prospective drivers go through. A school bus isn't that different from a car, but there are a few things that threw me off. Like turning, say goodbye to 10 and 2. A big wheel like this one requires a push-pull motion. That took me a while. And then there was stopping.
Slow down. There's a driver shortage all across the nation. The unemployment rate is low, therefore there are less drivers applying for that role.
Last month, 24 Buffalo charter school students missed a state math test because their driver called out and there was no one to cover the route. It's a problem First Student is hoping to fix with more recruiting.
It's a great part-time job. You have your evenings and your weekends off. You get to work with children.
New drivers start off making $16 an hour. You have to be 21, have a valid driver's license, and then get your commercial driver's license, or CDL, which First Student will train you for. It usually takes about 3 weeks to get certified, but you have to prove your skills every year. Alicia Desborough has driven just about every age group around Western New York, but the little ones are her favorite.
I love the babies. I love the babies. Because I can see two little kids just sitting there holding on a conversation as though they were two old men on a park bench, and I love hearing about it.
Keeping students safe is always the priority. You might not realize it, but that's why school buses are so big and bulky, both on the outside and on the inside. I made it through the practice course. Yay! That was great. Still, I better leave school bus driving to the professionals. If you're interested in becoming one, head to our website, WIVB.com. Jen Shantz, News 4.